All right, move that out of the way there.
What's up, guys?
Hey guys, how are you? As I'm knocking down the table.
Don't knock down the table though. Jeez.
So it's been a bit since we've talked to you guys.
Yes.
I don't know why it's doing that. Hopefully we'll have someone join with Jennifer Romero today, one of my favorites, up here in Jersey City. We decided to change location. We're usually in your area, but it's gorgeous out today, so why not walk the streets of Jersey City and check out some of the local spots.
Absolutely.
We are at the Light Horse Tavern. It's gorgeous in here. It's got this, very like industrial, old school, colonial feel to it.
This is definitely an older building that they just kind of renovated, and it's got the tin ceiling, and it's beautiful and all of that great stuff.
Michelina, hi honey.
What's up, girl? What up, boo? Where's your headphones? Did you get them yet? What's up?
And you should totally be here with us.
Yes.
So we're at the Light Horse Tavern. We just had breakfast at Sam AM, which was also great.
Yes, it was really good. Avocado toast, y'all.
And I had biscuits and gravy. And now we're cheers to 5 o'clock somewhere.
5 o'clock somewhere.
So Mark needs a drink. Mark, we had lemonade on Tuesday. That was close enough, right? So what kind of questions do you guys have today? So last time we met, we talked about Matt Mirnoff and some short sale. We talked a little bit about Chandler Singh with TWE. Time before that, we talked about the market, what it was last year. It's been over a year. So the market's way different right now.
Holy.
Way different.
Way different.
The rates are up.
Tremendously.
Two, inventory. What is going on with inventory? Every one of the agents, and you as being one of my preferred, is all saying the same thing. You're taking buyers out.
Yes. I mean, the bidding wars are insane. I'm currently under contract right now, and we won the bid by $16,000 over asking price. So that's like insane. The days of offering list price and kind of walking away with the properties, those are long gone, guys. Not happening anymore. You have to be very, very aggressive. There's no inventory on the market, and a few of my counterparts across the country are saying the exact same thing. Like, we have no inventory, whether it be in Florida, PA, South Dakota. I mean, like,
who's
nothing.
moving to South Dakota?
I feel like that's like a made up state. Does anyone live there? Does anyone know anyone from South Dakota?
Do we know anyone from South Dakota? Are we connected with anyone from South Dakota?
But the market it's crazy, and there's a ton of buyers, and there's no inventory, so it's very, very competitive.
Yeah, I have Adam who just joined. He's one of the agents down in Jacksonville that I'm connected with. So Adam, comment on here. What's the market like down there? And Shane said there's no body in South Dakota. So Justin Greenberg just joined. Thank you. Matt is on. Matt filled us with a bunch of questions, so we're going to touch a little bit on those. But I will tell you, what I'm seeing a lot of now from my clients is the fix and flips.
Yes.
Are we like turning back into the 2007-ish? Are we worried? I mean, we were talking, Mark Cisneros and I actually were talking the other day that 87, 98, 2008, it's 2018. Is there something going on with the eights? Because I've been in the business, since 98. I know you've been in for a while.
I mean, look, I think that lenders hopefully learned their lesson from about 10 years ago. I know that they're no longer doing things like income verification loans, no income verification loans anymore.
Right. No saving docs, yeah.
Right. So I mean, you can't go to a lender anymore with a note from mom saying, "Hey,
I make $100,000."
Right. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah. Maybe Shane will do that. Shane, will you do it?
Shane, if I get a note from my mom, can you finance me, please? Thanks.
Right. Exactly.
So I mean, that's not happening anymore. I'm hoping lenders kind of learn their lesson from the 2007-2008 era. Do I think that we're going to have a crash? I mean, I don't think we're going to have a crash. I think it's just going to kind of be a little bit of a tank.
Right.
But it's not going to be this huge financial crisis. But I still feel like we're kind of a couple years away from that.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think what you're seeing is the buyers are starting to understand that they have to come up instead of lowballing like they've been used to. So the buyers and the sellers are pretty close in asking versus what they truly know they're going to get for the property.
Right. I mean, but the other side of it is we have, first-time home buyers that are kind of taking advice from, mom and dad from the days when they purchased a home, and we're not in that market. We haven't been in that market in a very long time. You can't send in a lowball offer and expect to be competitive. It's just not going to happen. However, it is a great seller's market.
Yes.
So if you're a seller, like, please contact me. I have a million buyers. Like, I need help here. But the interest rates are going up.
Yeah.
They're going up. So if you're a buyer, get into the game now. Myself and every other realtor out there will do their best to find you something, but it's not going to be a one-hit wonder where you're going to offer on your first property and you're going to win it. So don't get discouraged. No discouragement, you
just have to keep at it. And if you're looking in an area, you have to, don't ponder 4 days. If you like a house, you have to move on it.
You need to move immediately. I mean, it's to the point where day it hits the market, you need to move. You need to go see it that day. You wait 2 days, it's gone.
Right.
It's gone. It's over.
So we got Mike Bruss that just joined us. Hey, Mike. Mike is down at Rise Real Estate Agency down in Morganville. Chris Chin. Hey, Chris. How are you?
Hi, guys. Thanks for joining.
No, you didn't miss us, Chris. You're on. So we've talked a little bit about how interest rates have gone up. Obviously, that has seriously affected the refinance market. I know that doesn't affect you as much as it affects the title and the lenders, but there are still people out there that need to refinance, and or they're looking to get a home equity loan and do some home improvements because home equity is coming back up now because the prices are going up. My fear, as always, that the appraisals are going to start getting crazy again, over appraising, and we're going to be into this.
I kind of have that feeling that that's what's going on now, because how is it possible that we're listing something at market value, and yet we're winning a bid by 16, 17,000 over list, and that's my concern is, are we going to appraise? But I've been noticing more and more with appraisals that they're kind of making it happen.
Yeah.
Which is, yay, it's great. Everyone's gonna, everyone's gonna win, and it's great for now. Down the line, this is probably gonna pose a problem.
Right. Which it did in, the 2008, 2009 era, where everything was overappraised, and then people were underwater for, many, many years.
What do we have? Dr.
Sophie.
Carey, my chiropractor. Hey, Doc.
Sophie joined. Hi, Ashley.
Should I buy a house if it makes cracking sounds? I'm going to go with you should get a home inspection. And we'll take it from there. We'll take it from there. Creaking is okay in an older house. Cracking, how loud is it?
Yeah.
I know.
So, all right. So we touched on interest rates being up, low inventory. Let's talk about REO and foreclosure, my favorite.
Oh, my goodness. Matt, this is where you come in and start with the commentary here, Matt. You ready?
Yes. So most people that are looking to buy, they're looking for a steal. Right. Either they're upgrading or downgrading. So how difficult, and I know the answer to this because I just went through this, how difficult is it dealing with a bank-owned property, getting to closing? Like, what's the time frame you see? Because I know you have the buyers that are in this market. 30-day closing, 60-day closing. Is it a nightmare? Is it a smooth ride? I know the answers, but I'm going to let you answer. When you're going with these bank foreclosures or REO properties.
Okay, so there's a short answer to this and a long answer to this. The short answer is it matters who you're being represented by in terms of a realtor. That's number one. Number two, if you have someone in your corner like Matt Marinoff, and you have a great attorney such as Chandler, for example, you can, it's not easy, but it's a heck of a lot easier than dealing with somebody that does not know what's going on and hasn't been in that type of environment before, because let's be honest, short sale and foreclosures, REO properties, they are a totally different animal by far versus a regular traditional sale. 30-day closing, no.
Not happening?
No. I don't care who you are. I mean, maybe 1 out of 100. Maybe.
Is it? And you would think that,
and that's more based on luck, than anything else.
What you would think is that the banks that are paying for the maintenance and the taxes and everything else on these properties, you think they would want to offload these faster?
Well, yes and no, because now the banks have taken a different type of approach to these, right? So now what the banks are doing is, hey, we have these properties sitting here. They've been sitting here for 5, 6, 7, 10 years. We're paying asset management on them, and all these things. let's get into hiring contractors to flip them ourselves, and then we'll sell them. Now, here's the issue with that. We're getting a mom and pop contractor that, is licensed and insured, but the bank is telling them, listen, we're not giving you more than X amount of money, and this is the work that we expect done. So they're getting shoddy work done, things. I mean, yes, they're up to code, of course, because
they have to be.
They have to be.
Get a CO, right?
But the work is shoddy. The materials aren't great. So we're going to kind of still be in the same boat, I feel, eventually with, yes, the house is flipped and renovated, but it's not done the right way. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to a buyer, so they're going to go, no, let's move on to the next one.
Okay. So that's the approach. So they're holding on to them, even though most people would think they just want to offload it.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I've seen different things. I've seen upset amounts being, $700,000, and the bank just kind of says, fine, we'll let it go for, way below market value at, $210,000. Right. Yeah, that happens. I mean, but I feel like the banks are very privy to what's going on in the market right now, and they're saying, no. Last year we might have given it away for $210.
Right.
This year we're going to do maybe $275, $280. Yeah. So your profit margin's kind of taking a hit there. And that's the
thing with the fix and flip. I think, last year when you could get a house for, in South Jersey, let's use South Jersey as a market, you can get a decent house for $50,000, $60,000, and you can flip it for $100,000, $115,000.
Right.
So you're getting a nice chunk of change at the end.
Right.
Now those same houses are $100,000. And you can still really only flip it for $120,000.
There's no wiggle room. However, if you are a first-time homeowner, you have some good cash in the bank, or you qualify for a renovation loan, this is a great option because since the margin is so low for an investor, technically you're going to be walking into theoretical equity by doing something like that, right? So an investor would only make $20,000 off of it, but if you're going in, and you're doing the renovation and you're staying, you will have that theoretical, $20,000 equity, which is amazing because that's not happening now in a traditional sale.
Right.
So it's a good thing.
Yeah. So what other questions we have out there? I know that Matt had a list. Jason Walters, CEO and president of Paradigm.
Jason!
Hey, Jay!
How are you?
Because I think this is his first one ever watching.
Right? I have questions for
sure.
Because I know a lot of my clients ask me, what is title? Why do I need this? Like, why am I paying for this? Do I really need it to close? And I'm like,
absolutely.
Yes, you do. What are you talking about? No.
Yeah. That's funny.
So give us the basics. Like, what is title and why do we need it?
Well, two things. So I would say North Jersey, New York, and probably about 4 other states. We're kind of the forgotten talent, so we're behind the scenes because North Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, a few other states that I've worked in the past, the attorneys are the front man. So the Chanders of our world are doing all of the speaking and the communicating, and everyone's thinking, oh, what is title? Until you're like, hey, who's doing title? Ashley, Paradigm, title's doing title.
Always choose Paradigm.
Always choose Paradigm.
Always.
So title insurance is protecting their property. Right?
Okay.
So we're running a full search just to make sure that the person selling the home, one, can actually sell the home. And can
so that there's no
the
liens
property.
against them, judgments.
Judgments, tax liens, an heir from the original owner has part ownership, things of that nature. So I like to use the comparison to car insurance. So it's protecting you before you purchase a home, where car insurance only comes into play if you get in an accident. This is just the easiest way for me to translate it to my real estate agents that are newer, as well as any buyers that have questions. So we're doing a full search, making sure title is clean and clear. There are some companies out there that will push it under the rug, but then when you go to refinance, oops, there's this lien on title.
You got a problem.
There's a problem. So we work to make sure that everything's clear. There's no liens. There's no judgments. And if there are any outstanding, payoffs and things like that, my team in the back office will sit there and get them cleared before settlement.
Gotcha.
You absolutely need title insurance when you're purchasing with a loan. For lenders, owner's title insurance is optional. I tell everyone if you opt out of it, you're crazy. Because that lender's policy is only protecting the lender. So if an heir comes and takes a property, the lender gets their money back. They're not, as the owners. So it's, always get the owner's policy as well.
Sure.
It's a simultaneous issuing, so the price is not much different for you to waive it. People that buy cash are like, they want to opt out of it, and I'm like, you're crazy, don't ever opt out of it, because you never know. There could be somebody from 20 years ago that is in someone's will that says they have part ownership of this home, and if you're not getting that search work done, you would never know.
Right.
So, absolutely, 1,000%. You need a reputable title company that's going to do the legwork for you. And please bear with us when we find issues and we're trying to clear them. People are always like, why can't you just get this done? Well, we're working to clear it, so that way if you go to sell, you go to refinance, you're not running into issues later.
Right.
So that's that.
So guys, moral of the story, title is very, very important. You need title. You need owner's policy.
Yes.
Don't be crazy.
Yeah, don't opt out of that, guys. Don't do it.
Don't opt out of it. And choose Paradigm. Haven't had a complaint through any of my clients at all. Actually, they've been really, really great. Ashley's been awesome. She's very responsive. They run a tight ship, and I can't say...
Well, that's awesome. I'm
any
sure
more
Jason
great
will hear
things.
Yeah.
I try to get the word out there that you guys are just the bomb.
Oh, thanks. We appreciate
Of course. Listen, we're in the business of doing the right thing by our clients.
Mm-hmm.
So why not spread the word that people are awesome?
Oh, that's fantastic. And we're in 11 states, guys. So those of you who have been following me, I started with Paradigm a little over 2 years ago. We're in 4 states, and we're in 11 now. We just opened Texas.
Wow.
So I'm going to go down there with some cowgirl boots. And
Texas is a big state.
Texas is huge, and Texas is, up and coming, and it's been up and coming for quite some time, but the development down there is crazy. We're also in Florida, which, is a nice transition from New York and New Jersey. So any of you guys down there that have clients that are looking to go into Florida, we're there as well as 9 other states. So.
And you need title everywhere you go, guys.
Yes.
It doesn't matter, what state. I know you've heard that some states, don't require an attorney for closing.
Right.
This is not one of those instances. You require title wherever you buy. I don't care if you're buying in Mars.
Yeah.
You need title.
Yeah.
Although
exactly.
that might be clear title.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Exactly.
Right?
The only time I can say that there isn't title insurance is on a co-op.
Right.
Which still boggles my mind that there isn't, but on a co-op, because you're not owning the property
Correct.
itself.
Correct.
We're not providing title insurance for that. But and it's not just about title, right? Like everyone can do title. Right. And I say this to all of my clients, especially Jen and some of my other close clients, that it's about a partnership.
Yes.
So you need to align yourself with people who believe in the partnership and want to help each other grow. Jen has a referral, I have a referral. It's not just about giving referrals back and forth, it's about who you can rely on, who you can get a hold of on the phone. You guys all know that you can get a hold of me at any moment, usually, unless I'm doing a live. And then
How many times haven't I texted you on the fly?
Yeah.
I really, really need this, and I've had it in literally, by end of business day.
Yeah, our
Awesome.
turn time's crazy too on top of it. Unless there's a title issue, and that's something that we can't control.
Right.
So, and we'll do our best to clear that. But
Take me with you,
Sophie. I'm going to take you to Florida or Texas, one of those.
Oh, take me to Texas with you too.
Yeah, I haven't been down there in a while.
I've never been.
It's great. Last place I was down there was Dallas. I love it. But we're building up our Florida market. That's our next go-to. Obviously, we're built up here in New Jersey, New York, and PA.
Sure.
But we're doing Florida, and then we'll move off the East Coast. We're already open in New Jersey, Maryland, DC, Virginia.
Wow.
But we're not really working out of there. We just do referrals there from the clients.
Gotcha.
So if you have deals down there, we certainly can take those too. What other questions we got, guys? It's a little quiet today. I know it's gorgeous out, so maybe some of you guys are out
Everyone's
there.
outside having the best life because it's beautiful out. Finally.
Today's a good day to take your buyers out walking around.
Yeah. And
Bob just
enjoy
joined
the
us.
weather because I heard it's raining on Sunday.
Yeah,
So.
Saturday's going to be really nice, though.
Is it?
Yeah. At least in South Jersey, it's going to be really nice.
Apparently, the state of New Jersey is so
Yeah,
large.
it is, and it's so split because everyone's like, how come? If you hear the word attorney past Princeton, so south of Princeton, they're like, why do I have an attorney?
Yeah.
And then if you hear that they're not using an attorney north of Princeton, they're like, and how come you don't have an attorney?
Right.
So for me, who I work the entire state plus 9 other states, it's hard to explain to some people. They're like, no, it doesn't work like that here. You go to Florida and there's very rarely an attorney. You go to South Jersey, if there's an attorney, the agents like yourself are like, why is there an attorney involved?
Right.
So it's just so different everywhere you are. you know, and all the states were open, and really New York and North Jersey are the only states that require an attorney. And New Jersey doesn't even require it, it's just customary.
Yeah, so, depending on where you're at.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Yeah. So what else? Big plans for the holiday?
You know, 21-year-old Jen would have been down the shore.
Jersey Shore.
Pumped in the fist. Yep. In a monokini, you know, hair done, full face of makeup, you know, living my best life.
So 22-year-old Jen is doing what?
You're so kind. Family, just, you know, hanging out with my little guy, you know, barbecues, you know, just really kicking back. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm
tired.
Although I'm moving this weekend. Any guys out there that want to help me move? I need like 20 really strong men.
Brownie points, guys. It's your chance to get in.
Greg, Gary, Chander, Matt. Anyone want to come move some
Come
furniture?
on, guys. Let's go.
So I just went
Prosecco provided?
Yes, Prosecco.
Okay.
Maybe some beer we'll throw in there.
Pizza?
Yeah, we can do pizza. South Jersey pizza's not as good.
I might help you then.
We can do some Philly cheesesteaks. I mean, that would be fantastic.
I'm in.
Yeah. I just went through it. That's why I was mentioning the REO process, because I just purchased an REO, and it was not fun.
Did you purchase sight unseen?
No, I did see it multiple times.
Lucky.
And it took about 36 days. So I got pretty lucky.
Wow.
I got
very
lucky.
lucky.
But I will tell you, I annoyed the crap out of the bank because I probably reached out to them 5-6 times a week to get things moving.
That's what you have to do, unfortunately.
Because I knew like I wanted to get in before it got crazy.
Hi, Alyssa. How are you?
Alyssa over there at Corcoran, my New York girl.
What's up?
Yeah, I drove them crazy. I was like, I want to close, I want to close, I want to close. Like,
that's what you have to do. You can't not do that because they drag their feet. They also don't tell you what needs to be done.
No.
You're on your own. You have to figure out what needs to happen, and then you're kind of calling the shots for them. And that's it. It's hard.
Yeah,
it's really difficult.
The best part was we went into the property about a week after contracts were signed. And they were like, oh, we're going to make all these repairs for you. And we're like, okay, if you're going to make the repairs, that's fine.
Sure.
Went into the house a couple days after that, and the asset manager left the main water on, which is fine. Put a sticky note on the faucet in the kitchen, said, faucet leaks, and just let it leak for days. So after contracts were signed, 2 weeks into the process, we walk in and the entire kitchen's full of water, went into the basement, which it's an as-is REO property, so we know they're not going to do anything. But I was like, well, okay, so we signed.
Don't cause more damage.
Right, more damage than it was already there, being empty for 4 years. So, yeah, that's interesting to say. But they throw that as-is in there.
Of course.
You know.
Of course.
So.
Of course.
But yeah, so I'm moving
but
this weekend.
Still,
so.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're very lucky, though.
Yeah, I think it's because they were sick of me and sick of getting the emails and the phone calls.
Oh, I wonder how they feel about Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
And his team.
Oh,
Matt, how do the banks feel about you? That's my question to you on
He's
this
awfully
live
quiet. I think he's in the shower
quiet.
or something.
He's very quiet. Either that or he's annoying a bank right now, as
could be
is
that.
per usual.
Could be that. All right, so Memorial Day weekend 2018, all of you guys have to be doing something because it's the unofficial start of summer. I'm moving. Jen's got some barbecues and some
showings.
I
have showings.
Showings, yeah.
Definitely have showings. Yes, I work on holidays.
We all do, right?
Does every other real estate professional.
Yeah.
That's the way it is, guys.
With us, it's a little harder because if the county's closed, our office is open, but the counties are not. But we're always a phone call away. If you guys need referrals, questions, comments, comment below, and Jen or I will get back to you.
Yep.
Tell us what you're thinking about the market you're in. I know Jen's North Jersey. I'm kind of a little bit of everywhere, so every agent that I work with.
You're literally everywhere, though.
A little of everywhere.
Like everywhere.
Yeah. I'm kind of like the baby in a playpen. If you stick me in a playpen, I'm like, so I'm like trying to get out.
Yeah.
That's how I spread myself.
Like my assistant Nicole says, baby prison.
Yeah, no.
She has a baby prison at her house, fenced off and
cannot be
from danger.
Cannot be boxed in. So But, you know, my previous world was national, so I'm so used to just kind of spreading myself out. But I have awesome clients, including yourself, a little bit of everywhere. So I have to make sure I see all of you.
Yeah.
Haven't been down to the
It's really
Jack's
nice to
Market
see
in a while.
you. I never ever get to see you. We talk a lot.
We do.
But then we get together and we have a nice time.
And we do
a
live
Facebook
videos.
Live.
That's it. We do live videos with you guys. So it was awesome that all of you joined us today. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Again,
guys.
Jennifer Romero here. She's with Keller Williams. Ashley Gravano with Paradigm Title Group. Hashtag Closed Deals and Heels. Hashtag Ashley Gravano. Mine's really simple. So that way you can all get a hold of us. I will post Jen's contact info and my contact info in the comments. And that's it. It is Thursday before Memorial Day. We hope all of you have an awesome weekend. And we'll check back soon.
Yeah. That's
All right,
a wrap, guys. Thanks. Have a great weekend.